welcome to the couch where we talk about love, sex, and relationships. I'm your host, Natasha.
I'm your co-host, Remy in the building.
Yes, and on our show is powered by our listeners. So we put questions out there to see how you feel about certain scenarios. Well, our question of the day today was, and this is to the fellas, so it says, men, do you prefer an independent woman or a submissive woman, and why? And ladies, which one are you? And we kind of wanted people to go into detail and explain their point of view on independence or submission as it relates to a woman. So we're going to look at some of our listeners. They kind of gave us their thoughts. Most people seem to say that they prefer both. You know, they want both those qualities in a woman. What do you think, Ray?
Well, my opinion is, the way the question was asked, I guess people would always say both, because I would say both as well as anybody else. But if you had to take either or, which one would you take, basically, would be kind of the question for me.
Well, I actually did something a little different this time. I actually put my opinion on there, and what my statement was to men. I think men should know this. There is a difference between the two. An independent woman would find it very difficult to submit. She usually has her own ideas and goes about the business of life the way she sees fit. She understands that she can live her life on her own and be successful. An independent woman finds a mate as an option and not a necessity. Now you have to take a submissive woman. A submissive woman would find it very difficult to be independent. She usually finds solace in meeting the needs of her mate. That would make her feel like she's done something, and that's being submissive. Now, both types of women can be successful in their own way. However, to me, they're two different spectrums of the same rainbow. And I think when these two women combine, they become a wife, and that's in my opinion.
I can respect that. A lot of times you can't find both, though. You know what I'm saying, in a woman, and sometimes you can. It's kind of like a rare thing to find. It's just like a woman finding the perfect man in some aspect.
Well,
but
yeah.
You know, I'm glad on the hitbacks on the text messages back on Facebook.
I know, because it seemed like everybody want to be independent because Beyonce was independent, you know.
Well, a lot of people ain't independent, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people struggling, you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of independency comes down to where you actually stay and reside. You know, there's, like, I go to Houston all the time, or Detroit, Atlanta, or LA, you know what I'm saying? You find more people that's independent, making a lot of money at a young age, you know what I'm saying? But here where we at in Shreveport, Louisiana, there's not a lot of independent women.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think that most men that say they want an independent woman, I don't even think they could really handle a true independent woman. A woman, you know, she got her own money. She got her own way. Most men say when women make more money than them, we get the big head, we start acting all funny.
Kind of true.
No, that's
kinda
not true.
Yes, it is. It's just that y'all standards go a little bit higher. You understand what you need. To me, it's no more than difference than when I stayed in Michigan and a woman on some good. See, Louisiana got Section 8, but they ain't got good Section 8. See, Michigan got real good Section 8. So, you know what I'm saying? You're getting a lot of good money from the state. So you got enough money from the state to actually keep your refrigerator full and keep all your food and everything you need. And
independent.
And that's not independent. Oh. But at the same time, you're still able to sell some of them stamps off and still get you a couple of dollars. So to that woman up there on Section 8, she might think she's independent, like LA too, the same way. So it depends on what do some women consider to be independent, because to some standards that's independent to some women, and to other women that mean if I ain't got no degree and make it over, I'm gonna say 40, 50,000 or better a year, then what's your independence? You know, what do you define as your independence? Because some people can be on Section 8 all their life with 5, 6 kids.
Well, let's take it for example. Okay, when we talk about what people think is independent or submissive, we're going to talk about the definition. The definition of independent is not subject to control by others, self-governing. Submission or submit is to accept or yield to a superior force or the authority or the will of another person. Then that's the dictionary version of what we're talking about.
Okay. With that understood, in today's time, You know, women are more powerful than ever in history. Women hold positions in the Senate, the House, Congress, governors, mayors, things like that. That didn't happen really like 20 years ago. Maybe probably even, well, I'm gonna say about that long ago, at least 15 years ago, that you actually got a chance to see a woman hold a true position in your eye, in your face, on television. So women are more independent than ever today's time. So, you know, Hillary Clinton. You know, I come from Saginaw, Michigan, so there was a lady who became mayor of Saginaw. You know what I'm saying? First time ever a black woman becoming mayor. So I think that a lot of more women been more independent because of the choices they have made, the dedication that they took for college and things like that. And we can go all the way back to when probably some of the fellas can probably relate. When we was in school, I know in my high school we graduated, I probably had 315 seniors in my class. But when we graduated, it probably was like 200 and maybe 67 people graduated. And in that graduation, you know, we wore black, all the boys, all the men were black, all the women were gold. And if you look out there on the floor while we graduated, it was probably like 80% women graduating and like 20% men graduating. So it lets you know the independency of a woman just right there coming out of school, that y'all took it more serious. While we sitting here shooting spitballs and talking about who was fine or not, y'all was talking about we look good, he handsome, he cute, but y'all was still getting that lesson down.
That's right. That's right. Well, speaking of independent ladies, I love the independent ladies. I myself feel like I'm independent, but I don't mind being submissive. But here in the studio with us, we have a special guest. In fact, she's one of our listeners, and she did post her comment on our question. But we have her in today. She is a business owner, and she is also an independent lady. Welcome, Miss LaKendria Jones.
Hello.
All right. So, LaKendria has a business. It's called Chambre Rouge. Chambre. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's Chambre Rouge.
Okay, and tell us about it.
Chambre Rouge is a adult business. I say adult because it's basically geared towards everyone 18 and up, preferably 21. We sell lingerie, intimate apparel, bedroom accessories, and novelties. We focus more on the fantasy and romance aspect of it, not so much the sex part as some of the competitors do. Though being sexy is, you know, that's something that we long for, especially as women. We don't sell sex.
The location?
Well, right now we're just online.
Okay.
We do not have a storefront yet, but it's in the works.
Can you give them something to go on?
The website is www.mychambrerouge.com. That's Chambre, CHAMBREROUGE.com.
That sounds sexy. Chambre Rouge. Don't it sound sexy?
Well, it's
I
French.
like it.
I like the name.
I like it.
It's French.
French is always dead though.
Right.
Yes,
See,
yes.
that's what I said.
French is always
But see,
dead.
listen, I'm going to be real. I told Ray, I said, Ray, this lady sells plastic penises. And he looked at me like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I just like to be real, and I'm not scared of sex toys. It may be people out there that think that's whatever. Y'all faking. All of y'all faking, because I know you buying it, because you're human, just like me. You know, you have feelings. I'm a woman. You're a woman at times. We need that. Sometimes you want to play around with your partner. I mean, I guess that's kind of weird, you know, in a way, but some people like it, you know. What
Some
you think?
people don't. I mean, well, some men get intimidated by a woman bringing a sex toy in the room. He feel like, what, I don't do what it is I need to do. I ain't enough man for you up in here. I think that, you know what I'm saying, it depends on how open your
But what
mate
if she
is.
just like to play with the toys with you?
Well,
That don't turn you
that
on?
man might
like,
say, if a man come home, don't know that woman own anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It has not been talked about before it came
you have
in
to
this
talk
house.
about it?
Oh, you gonna have to talk to your man about that. You
Well,
definitely
see,
got to talk to your man about that.
Intimidation is a preconceived notion with a lot of men.
You
And I
damn
come
right.
across that.
You're damn right.
But see, here's the thing. Now, I'm not saying that you come home from work and I got King Kong laying across the bed. I'm not saying that. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't put you in that position. I wouldn't do that to myself.
Not with King Kong.
But what I'm saying is if you come home and, you know, there's something sexy and seductive, and that's what I tell a lot of ladies, ease him into it. Don't just throw them into it and say, you know what, this is what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna suction cup this one to the wall, and I'm gonna lay you down, and I'm gonna handcuff you. You don't do that.
Yeah.
You know, you just have to kind of ease it in there. So if you come in and there's the soft music playing, and there's the scented pheromone candles, and there's the hot wax and everything, and I got a blindfold over here, and I'm in sexy lingerie. You know, and then you see like this cute little bullet over here. You might see like some nipple clamps over there and some handcuffs over here. It's you kind of work your way up. Like you don't just come in and it's just like, you know, okay, we got King Kong over here and I'm gonna swing from this chandelier. You know, we just gonna tear this room down. You can't do that. Everybody's not into that, but some people are, and they don't. There is no beginning. You know, we're gonna start down here on level 1. No, we start at 35 and we go up.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's all. I hear you, and that's 100. I think you need to ease a guy into it. I don't think a lot of guys actually have a problem with some particular toys that a woman may introduce in the bedroom on a sex note. But I think that, you know, probably a good 99% of us out here ain't trying to see no fake penises in the bedroom because.
But if it's a different color, I mean, they come colored. It's like hot pink.
Most guys, I feel like.
You know, yours isn't hot pink.
You know what I'm
if you
saying?
saw that,
With glitter.
Right? They have like little rhinestones in them.
You know what I'm saying? It can have. We listen. As a man, we don't give a damn what color it is. We don't give. If you in damn sure if you bring one in there bigger than your man, it's gonna be a.
See, then what?
That's the first thing.
Nobody even measure it.
But that's the first thing.
Like, why you measuring?
But men
it?
do.
Men do.
So y'all be standing next to the thing.
I'm a man. I'm speaking from a man. As a man, I'm not speaking for all men.
But you worry because you feel like maybe she wanted something more?
No, I'm saying that maybe he may witness something with that new fake penis that's probably 3-4 inches bigger than what he got, and
but
you take a little bit more than he can't give.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Would you rather come home and see King Kong on the bed, or would you rather come home and see Tyrone on the bed?
It's all about trust and all about what we supposed to have now.
Tyrone better not be in that bed,
see,
right?
I mean,
hell no. But it just comes down to, you know, with that. I mean, from my own personal experience, I have women who get into that or do, you know, play with toys or whatever, scents, oils, clamps, whatever. I'm very experienced, but. You know, my thing is like, you don't need what you need that, what you need, whatever y'all want to call it, the other, you know, I mean, it's here. I got that. You know what I'm saying? Now, any other toy you want to bring here, we can do. Now, that's just me and my thing.
So that's just where you draw the line, like no dildos, no dongs, no none of that.
All right,
Anything
y'all,
else
this is an interesting conversation, and we are getting down to the nitty-gritty with Chambre Rouge. But right now, Ray, it's time for us to pay a couple of bills.
That's cool.
So we're going to wrap this up for the moment with The Couch on KHAM Radio. We'll be right back.
You are now listening to The Couch on KHAM Radio.
Get out of my head, get into my bed. Come to me now, I'm tired of dreaming about you, baby. Ooh, get out of my head, get into my bed. Come to me now, I'm tired of dreaming about you, baby. Famous made me more foolish. What would you do with all these lusty groupies? And I know that God has made me only human, but I like to take the time to describe to y'all my favorite woman. Look, teeth, white and bright and still talk to me like we back home. And the weed, that's optional, cause my only concern is her head strong on her feet. Let me see. Cause it like them clean. And I can understand little blues dribble running through and mine all damn weed. You know I won't OD, you'll get deep, young as 19. I believe age is for math, all I need is chemistry, yeah. To shorty be the glory, and tell my dream real. And I like a good story, I bet she got a mean your little attitude, and the way you make your moves, it's just hella cute, baby. Girl, I've been looking for you, cause of the things we do. In my dreams, how I be making you scream, I wake up loud. Get out of my head, get into my bed. Come to me now, I'm tired of dreaming about you, baby. Ooh, get out of my head, get into my bed. Come to me now,
surrender. She's in total control. Her emotions at peace. Let's walk the shoreline. Statuesque as can be. I'm spending more time. Sky dweller moving counterclockwise. A perfect 10, I'm watching you through God's eyes. Bonita Applebum, my strawberry ladder. Love potion number 9. This shit's a gifted era. If this is wrong, you my co-defendant. As we plead guilty to this life sentence. Choosy lovers, she my block goddess. I love the realest, rock
your
solid.
little attitude and the way you make your moves, it's just hella cute, baby. Girl, I've been looking for you, cause of the things we do. In my dreams, how I be making you scream. I wake up like, get out of my head, get into my bed. Come to me now, I'm tired of dreaming about you, baby. Oh, get out of my head, get into my bed. Come to me now, I'm tired of dreaming about you, baby. About you, baby.
Maybach music.
Super cranky.
Yeah, what's popular, man? What's popular, man? Y'all my dogs.
Shawty said she wanna spend time. I ran across her mind, so that's why she hit my line. Just don't pull up. I told her don't pull up. Lil' mama better than a motherfucker. I can't lie, she said she got a few new tricks she wanna try. Don't pull up. I told her don't pull up. Don't pull up. Hey girl, you already know I want you naked as soon as you hit my door. So I can take you on this roller coaster ride. You ain't never been up this high before. We can go up, down, round and around. We end up on the living room floor. And I'ma beat that pussy up all night and have you yelling at TV. I want some more. I don't make promises to hit my life for free. We can spend a little time. I've been thugging in the club all night and only got one thing on my mind. Shawty said she wanna spend time. I ran across her mind, so that's why she hit my line. Just don't pull up. I told her don't pull up. The mama better than a motherfucker. I can't lie, she said she got a few new tricks she wanna try. Don't pull up. I told her don't pull up. Don't pull up. Ain't even see me when I told her. I got the baddest bitch in the whole world. I got 7 big brown eyes, red skin, everybody know it's my girl. Got the rays on gold, and I'm about to pull up. You think you can take my bitch from me? I like you say it, shout it, good luck. Since the very first time I shouted, been on my mind, my shouted. Since you one of a kind, my shouted. That's why I had to make you mine, my shouted. Shawty said she wanna spend time. I ran across her mind, so that's why she hit my line. Just don't pull up. I told her don't pull up. The mama better than a motherfucker. I can't lie, she said she got a few new tricks she wanna try. Don't pull up. I told her don't pull up. Don't pull up.
Super cranky.
You're now listening to The Couch on KHAM Radio.
All right, welcome back to The Couch with me, your host, Natasha.
And your co-host, Remy Ray.
And we have been having some interesting conversation with Miss LaKendria Jones, the owner of Chambre Rouge. where they make fantasies a reality. Now, I'm into this. I'm digging this, but we're hearing things from a guy's point of view of what guys think about these things.
Good
But
thing
I'm into
here.
it.
Good thing I'm here.
Yes, Ray's
shed
very
a light on
interesting. Yes, Ray has been shedding a little light on the industry for us, but we want to hear more about the things that you do.
Chambre Rouge, we do in-home parties. So you can contact us and schedule parties. You can go online and schedule parties however you want. We'll come to you.
Any phone numbers you want to give out?
It's sure. Local here in Shreveport is 318-286-3638. We travel out of town, but we try to keep it close, considering, parties normally last about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on how big your group is. But we come to you and we bring inventory and information. We try to keep everything in a professional atmosphere, not try to get trashy or raunchy or anything like that. We try to make sure that everybody's comfortable. In the event that you want to have a one-on-one session with one of our reps, you can schedule that too. So if it's like you and your partner, let's say you came to a ladies' night event and it was at your friend's house. Well, of course, your partner wasn't there. So you wanted to include your partner in it. Like Remy said, all guys are not open to you bringing toys home. So you kind of have to introduce him to it. And, this is what we're going to do. And we're going to start here. We do those consultations also.
All right. Well, I want to say this. I want to personally thank you for my oil, the candle wax oil stuff. It was very amazing. You guys, listen, you need to check out her Facebook, Chambre Rouge on Facebook. She has some amazing things. I've tried a lot of it. I'm into strawberry. And listen, the wax oil candle that I'm telling you about, you light it and it melts and you can pour it on your partner and it won't burn them, but it gives them a sensation that's out of this world. So I don't know if you into that kind of stuff, but if you want to keep your man for a long time, you should be into that kind of stuff. Anyway, check her out on Facebook. It was so good that you came by. We certainly appreciate that.
And I would like to thank her on behalf too, because if some of you brothers, or males out there is listening, I think you need to open your mind to some of this because, your woman is speaking to you sexually in the bedroom. So don't be so closed-minded when your woman comes to introduce to you anything pertaining to sex because, she's who you chose. She's she's with. And, don't just, downplay it or get mad or upset about whatever she introduced to you in the bedroom because your job is to keep her and also to be open-minded to what she would like in the bedroom sexually. You know what I'm saying? You don't want her to be open to you, expose herself to you or whatever, or talk to you. Not exposed, but talk to you out of trust, the love, and the sex. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be open to what she got to say, no matter what it is, all the time and any time, if you plan on keeping her. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you ain't down, then explain yourself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she can talk to you and coach you and make you see things a little differently. But, don't knock it till you tried it.
And Valentine's Day is coming up.
It is. It's coming up.
So you may want to, grab something and surprise her. So when she gets home, she's like, oh, he took the initiative to do something different.
Wow. Yeah.
Impressive.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much. We're going to cut the commercial and we'll be back here with the couch. And we want to again shout out Chambre Rouge. Check her out on Facebook. We're going to roll to the commercial. You're with the couch on KHAM Radio.
Now it's time for the poetry invasion.
When I rise and open my eyes, I see clear, straight ahead. The past I left behind me, that monster I left in bed. Awaken another beast, which is scarier than the first. A queen in the making, what an uncontrollable thirst. When I walk into a room, all eyes on me. The whispers, the stares, ooh, so uncontrollably. They whisper words of hate, but approach with a smile. The hugs, the kisses, some of y'all bitches so foul. I never break stride on my way to my throne. These bitches gon' crown me before this day is gone. This train is in motion, either get on or get off. Leave all your baggage behind, we about to take off. All aboard, the conductor has spoken. When you get on this train, you better have your tokens. No checks, money orders, or IOUs. We need cash money, and that shouldn't be news. fit so fly. These bitches get the blues. They be mad for no reason. Girl, it ain't your season. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. But don't put all your hate in this basket. You definitely gonna need some more. My mission is clear. I'm headed one way. Just sit there and be patient. Don't nothing take all day. I'm a rock star, baby. Plain as day. I work hard for this and I'm going all the way. The top is my home and I've been gone too long. Stay in your seat and let the queen bee speak. Brelise is my baby, born of my struggle, my blood, sweat, and tears. I learned to be stronger and conquer my fears. So the me you see, all confident and free, is the me I created to be a better me. I'm a rock star.
Now, let's get back to it. The couch on KHAM Radio.
All right, that was our commercial break. Now we are back here on the couch on KHAM Radio. We were just sitting here talking about some of the plastic surgery and stuff that's been going on in the industry, and I brought up Lil' Kim. Now, I'm going to say this. You know what? What is wrong with this woman? Why did she do this to herself? I've seen pictures of Lil' Kim looks like a monster. Like, she looks really crazy to me.
I think she did all that because of, trying to stay hot, trying to stay, that's what everybody else in Hollywood doing. So she's not doing that no different than any other actor, entertainer, or whatnot. But most people that do that are not in rap. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
most people that does that are in Hollywood. People who are strippers or something like that. Them the only people that really do stuff like that.
Look at this woman's face.
Yeah, I think she
what did she do to her face?
Some bad surgery.
Like, how can you make yourself... Lil' Kim, okay, when she came out, she was Lil' Kim. She was sexy. When you hear her lyrics, she was so explicit. She made every girl want to feel like you was just the baddest chick. And then...
Bad surgery, man. Bad
wow.
doctor.
But why would you fix something that didn't need to be fixed?
The Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, she looked kind of
She
bad.
looked like a little dog.
The Bride of Chucky is pretty good.
Now, I'm gonna say I don't believe in plastic surgery. With my grandmothers, I look at their faces; they age gracefully. When I get old, I think I'm gonna want to have gray hair. I think I'm gonna want to have my wrinkles in my face. I'm definitely not gonna put stuff in my cheek.
What?
Well, ladies, listen. Remy is single. And we might even have a couple of you that are interested in Remy to come down to the studio and talk with us live on air and have a conversation with Remy. Now, I'm confused because I'm looking at him and I'm like, you're a good looking dude. Why is it hard for you to find that Mrs. Right? And that tells me that maybe the pool is a little bit small. So listen, if you want to talk to Remy, if you want to date him, this is the Bachelor on the couch. We're the Bachelor right now. If you want to date Remy, I want you to email us at thecouchradio.com. You can hit Remy on Facebook. You can hit me on Facebook, and we're going to have you here in the studio live with us, and we're going to see how compatible you are with Remy. So again, it's been real. It's been cool. We hang out here at the couch. If you have any questions, any suggestions, anything that you want to say, you can hit us on the Facebook at the couch. You put us in your search bar. You can find me at BreliseModels Natasha. You can hit Remy at
Ray Tillman, Facebook all day, or you can IG me as Remy Who, at Remy Who. My bad. You know what I'm saying? So you can, hit me on Instagram or you can hit me on Facebook. And I'm always out locally, so it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? Never be scared to approach me. I'm just going to keep it 100 and keep it real, you know what I'm saying? Period.
He's a real man. All right, so we out. We're going to enjoy our night tonight.
Gotta pay some bills.
Gotta pay those bills. Good night. Again, you with the couch. Tune in to us on Sunday nights. Good night.
You are now listening to The Couch